Hello students, welcome to my channel eClass. Today it's the part 6 of set theory of class 11 NCERT textbook. Okay. Today we will solve exercise 1.6 of the textbook. Okay. So first of all we discuss some laws. Of set. So the first law is let A and B be finite set. So let A and B be finite set, and A intersection B equals to phi. So phi means empty set. So there is no common element. Between A and B. Then number of element in A union B equals to number of element in A and number of element in B. Okay, that is number of element of A union B equals to number of element of A plus number of element of B. When A intersection B equals to phi, that is when there is no common element between A and B. Now formula 2. If there is a common element between A and B, that is when A and B not equals to phi, that is A intersection B not equals to phi. So A intersection B not equals to phi, then number of elements in A union B equals to number of elements in A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements of A intersection B. Why this minus? So let us take two sets, that is, let us take two set. This is A and this is B, and this region is A intersection B. Okay, so this region is A intersection B. Now number of element in A union B. So number of element in A union B. So number of element is A union B. So all the elements between this region is the total number of elements of A and B. Okay, and this is equals to number of elements in A, that is number of elements in A plus number of elements in B plus number of elements in B. Now when we take number of elements in A plus number of elements in B, this common region is taken twice. Hence we just subtract one of the common region. Okay, because the common region is taken twice, so we just subtract one of them. Okay, so that is why we subtract number of elements in A intersection B. Now formula 3. Number of element in A union B equals to number of elements in A minus B plus number of element in A intersection B and number of element in B minus A. Okay, so let us take, this is A, this is B. Okay, now this region or this area, this green area, okay, this green area is called A minus B. Okay, Now this common area is called A intersection B. We all know this common area is called A intersection B, and this region and this red region, okay, is called B minus A. B minus A. If you don't know what is A minus B and what is B minus A, so please watch my previous videos. Okay. So this green area is A minus B, this red area is B minus A, and this orange common area is A intersection B. So now A union B. So what is A union B? This whole region is A union B. This whole region is A union B, and this whole region contains A minus B, that is the green area, A intersection B, that is the orange area, and the B minus A, that is the red area. So number of elements in A union B equals to number of elements in A minus B plus number of elements in A intersection B and number of elements in B minus A. Okay. Now the fourth formula. Now the fourth formula is of three sets. Okay. That is A, B and C are three finite set. Then number of element in A union B union C equals to, you have to just remember this, n of A plus n of B plus n of C. Okay. Now just subtract the common area, that is n of A intersection B, n of B intersection C, n of A intersection C. So why we subtract this common area? Because as per the formula 2, we take the common area, we take this common area twice, so we have to subtract one of them. Okay, so since this common area takes twice, so we have to subtract one of them. Okay, and plus A intersection B intersection C, and plus A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so this is the number of element in A union B union C, this is the fourth formula. Okay, now solve exercise 1.6. Now solve exercise 1.6. The first question is if x and y are two sets such that n of x, that is number of elements in x equals to 17 and number of elements in y equals to 23. So you have to find, and also number of element in x union y equals to 38. Now we have to find number of elements in x intersection y. Okay, so first of all, these are all given. Okay, now we know what we know, that number of element in x union y equals to number of element in x plus number of element in y minus number of elements in x intersection y. Okay, so this is known to us. Now number of element in x union y is 38 is given, equals to, now n of x is 17 plus n of y is 23, and we have to find this value. Okay, so after calculation we get 38 equals to, so this will be 40. So this will be 40 minus n of x intersection y. Okay, now 38 minus 40 equals to minus n of x intersection y. Hence the value of n of x intersection y is equals to 2. So this is the answer. Okay, So this is the answer. Okay. Now this is the answer. Now question number 2. This is very easy. Okay. These questions are very easy. Now if x and y are two sets such that x union y equals to 18 elements, has 18 elements, x has 8 elements and y has 15 elements, how many elements does x intersection y have? So we have given that number of elements. So okay, number of elements in x union y equals to 18. This is similar to question number 1. Okay, number of element in x equals to 8 and number of elements in y equals to 15. So you have to find number of elements in x intersection y equals to what? So this is, so we know number of elements in x union y equals to number of elements in x plus number of elements in y minus number of elements in x intersection y. So this implies basically, so this is 18 equals to 8 plus 15 minus n of x intersection y. Now 18 equals to 23 minus n of x intersection y. So we get, so 18 minus 23 equals to minus n of x intersection y. Now so we get n of x intersection y equals to, so 23 minus 18 we get 5. So this is the answer. So this is the answer. Okay. Now the next question, that is question number 3, says that, the question number 3 says that in a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? Okay. So first of all we take, that is, let H be the set of people who speak Hindi. So let H equals to set of people speak Hindi. Okay. And E equals to set of people speak English. Okay. So we have given, so number of element in H union E equals to 400. Okay. Now number of element in H, that is Hindi, equals to 200. Now and number of element in E, that is English, equals to 200. Sorry, Hindi will be 250. Okay. So Hindi will be 250. Now we have to find both Hindi and English. That is the common area of Hindi and English. So we have to find H intersection E. Now we know n of H union E equals to n of H plus n of E minus n of H intersection E. Okay, so we can write that n of H intersection E equals to n of H plus n of E minus n of H union E. So just put the value. So this is 250 plus this is 200 and this is 400 minus 400. So 450 minus 400. So the answer is 50. So this is the answer. Okay. So this is the answer. So thus 50 people can speak both Hindi and English. So 50 people. So 50 people can speak both Hindi and English. Okay. Now the next question is if S and T are two sets such that S has 21 elements, T has 32 elements, and the intersection, that is S intersection T, has 11 elements, and we have to find S union T. So this is very easy. So first of all, we know number of element in S union T equals to number of element in S plus number of elements in T minus number of elements in S intersection T. So this will be 21 plus 32 minus 11. So we get this will be this and this gives 10, and this will be 42, and this will be 42. Okay, so this is the answer. Now the next question is question number 5. Question number 5 says X and Y are two sets such that X has 40 elements, X union Y has 60 elements, intersection has 10 elements. How many elements does Y have? So we all know everything. Okay, so we know number of element in X union Y equals to number of element in X plus number of elements in Y and minus number of elements in X intersection Y. So this will be 60, this is 60 equals to n of X 40. This will be n of Y, this will be minus 10. So n of Y equals to 60 minus 40 plus 10. So 70 minus 40, that is 30. So 30 is the correct answer for question number 5. 30 is the correct answer for question number 5. Okay. So the next question, that is question number 6. In a group of 70 people, 37 like coffee, 52 like tea, and each person like at least one of two drinks. Okay. How many people likes both tea and coffee? Okay. So first of all, let A equals to, sorry, not A, take another letter. Okay, so for coffee, let's C equals to people like coffee. People like coffee. And tea. People like TEA. Tea. Okay. Now N of C union T equals to 70. N of C equals to 37. N of T equals to 52. So we have to find intersection. So we know what we know, N of C intersection T. So this is, so we write the formula in direct form. Okay, so N of C intersection T equals to N of C plus N of T minus N of C union T. Just put the value. So this will be 37, this will be 52 minus 70. So minus 70, this will give 89, 89 minus 70. So this will be 89, 89 minus 70 equals to 19. So this is the answer. So 19 people like both tea and coffee. So 19 people like both coffee and tea. Okay, so this is the answer. So 19 people. So 19 people like both coffee and tea. So this is the answer of question number 6. Now question number 7. Now question number 7. In a group of 65 people, 40 likes cricket, 10 like both cricket and tennis. Okay. How many like tennis only and not cricket, and how many like tennis? How many like tennis only? Okay, not cricket. And how many like tennis? How many like tennis? Okay. So let us take, so this is cricket and tennis. Okay, so let's see equals to people like cricket. Okay, and T equals to people, and T equals to people like tennis. People like tennis in a group of 65 people. Okay, so for 65 people we know N of C union T. C union T equals to 65. N of C equals to 40, and both cricket and tennis. So N of C intersection T equals to 10. Now like tennis only. So tennis only means, so we have to find N of T. So N of C union T equals to, N of C plus N of T minus N of C intersection T. So we get 65, this will be 65 equals to 40 plus N of T minus 10. So 40 minus 10 is 30. So after getting it, so we get After calculation, end of t equals to 35. So this is the answer of this question. Only tennis, not cricket. So only tennis, not cricket. So only tennis, not cricket equals to 35. Now, how many like tennis? So how many like tennis? Only tennis. Okay. So how many like only tennis? So how many like only tennis? So only tennis means only tennis. Okay. No cricket. How many like tennis? Okay. How many like tennis? So if we draw to set, okay, we draw to set. Now this is cricket and this is tennis. Okay, this is cricket and this is tennis. First of all, how many like only tennis? Tennis only. How many like tennis only and not cricket? Only tennis only, not cricket. And how many like tennis? So sorry. This this calculation is for the second question. Okay, this calculation is for the second question. That is how many like tennis. So how many like tennis? So this will be, you have to just change. Okay, you have to just change and write the answer as people like tennis. People like tennis equals to 35. So people like tennis equals to 35. Now we calculate. Now we calculate the first question. That is how many like tennis only and not cricket. Okay. So look at the set. Only tennis, not cricket. Okay. So only tennis, not cricket. Only tennis, not cricket. So by the statement only tennis, not cricket, we get this region. Okay, we get this region. This is only tennis, not cricket. And if we write it mathematically, this region are said to be t minus c. So this region is said to be t minus c. So we have to find the value of t minus c. We have to find the value of t minus c. Now look at the at this common region. Okay, look at this common region, and this common region is set, to A intersection C. Now there is no common element between A intersection C and T minus C as per this picture. Okay, as per this figure, there is no common element. So we can write this as So we can write this as like now. So this is the first. Okay, now number of elements. So we can write, okay, so if there is no common element between A intersection C, C intersection C intersection T and T minus C. So the intersection of C intersection T and T minus C is phi. Is phi because there is no common element. Okay, because there is no common element. Also we know that C intersection T. Now number of element in C intersection T, that is in the pink region, number of element in C intersection T, that is this region. Okay, C intersection T or sorry, this will be T. Okay, so C intersection T and plus number of element in T minus C. Now number of element in T minus C, number of element in T minus C, that is this region, is number of element in T, because this is the set of T. This is the set of T. Okay, and T equals to T intersection C plus T minus C. So number of element in C intersection T plus number of elements in T minus C equals to number of element in T. Now we just put the value. Of in C intersection T. Now C intersection T, we know that it will be 10 plus, we have to find this region T minus C, and number of element in T, we find it as 35. So number of element in T minus C will be 25. So this represents that people like only tennis, not cricket, equals to 35. So 35 equals to 25. So 25 people like only tennis, not cricket. Okay, next question. So next question is question number 8. So this is the last question of 1.6. Okay, in a committee 50 people speaks French, 20 Spanish, okay, and 10 speak both. How many speak at least one of the two languages? Okay, so you have to find the union. Okay, so French and Spanish. So let F equal to people speak Spanish. Sorry, F equals to people speak French, and S equals to people speak Spanish. Okay, so F equals to people speak French and S equals to people speak Spanish. So N of F equals to 50, N of S equals to 20, and both, that is N of F intersection S equals to 10. Okay, now we know N of F union S equals to N of F plus N of S minus n of f intersection s. So this will 50, this will be 20, this will be 10 minus 10. So equals to 60. So 60 people speak at least one of these two languages. That is 60 people speak at least one of these two languages. Okay, so 60 people speaks at least one of these two languages. So this is the answer, and this is the last question of exercise 1.6. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe and support me. Okay, tata, bye bye.